Hi there. Thank you for volunteering. Today we're going to assemble face shields. And I'm going to show you how to assemble three different versions that we've received. The first is what we have called the simple version because it is the most simple to produce. And it looks like this. It utilizes our 3/8 inch elastic, a clear plastic headband, and a clear plastic front. So, to make these, you'll notice a couple things about this that I've already assembled. One is that the band is threaded, there's two holes, is threaded on the inside. The idea of that is that so that the elastic is pulling on the outside of the mask instead of the inside. So I'll disassemble one side just to show how this is done. So, pulling this through. For those of you that receive a simple design, you'll see the three components, the front, this. The headband part simply will just slide over the elastic, so you don't have to thread that. However, the 3/8 elastic is a little bit large for these holes, so you have to fold it in half first. Now, again, you're going to want on this first hole come out from the outside. What you'll notice is that when you push against it, it doesn't completely go through on its own. You're going to need to pull it through and thread it from the other side. And then do the exact same thing through the other hole. So you fold in half, push it to get a little bit through, and you pull. Now I'll leave you a little loop. That loop is what you can thread the inner headband on. And there you go. So if you have the dexterity to do it, you can also, on the end here, tie this off as a little knot, but I don't believe it's 100% required if you can't. So, but that it is helpful if you have the ability to do so. And this is how they look. So our second model I'm going to demonstrate today is a model we're phasing out, but we do want to get everyone we can out. This is the Prusa non-US version, what we've called our regulars. They have 4 prongs, and they most of them look like this. Some of them don't bend in the middle, but it puts a little too much pressure on one's temple here. And this is a little bit of a thready print, but it's okay. So the reason that this one is difficult is that because it bends in so much, it really fights being threaded onto the front. So this front has 4 holes. The way I have attempted this is if you try to start on an end, you're going to have a really hard time holding that when you thread it through to the holes in the middle. So I try to start with mine in the holes in the middle. If I can get in. The curve really fights you on this, unfortunately. You can hear it, it's so tight it kind of snaps almost on. And then try to, on the sides, you're going to have to really pull on this. On the sides, pull, and you'll eventually get it. But you can see this is a challenge and why we are phasing this version out. Okay, got it on that side. And some more finger strength than me will do better at this. Okay, it's a tight fit. The last thing we do on those is we just add our complex that many of you helped with, elastic, and just put that on the end. And there we go. We have a irregular mask, which goes on. I have a large head. Goes on like this. Ta-da. Then, our US version which looks like this model in the end. I will start from the beginning. You'll notice one difference of this is we have, for the vast majority of them, bottom pieces. This also helps reinforce the fronts because we've gone to a thinner plastic that is clearer and easy to see through. So again, 3 components. Instead of 4 bumps, it's 3, which makes it much easier to put on. So again, I start from the middle. You can see how much easier these come on. To the end, oops. Try to hold that down. So it fights you a little bit, but not too bad. Get the other end. Again, it'll fight you a little bit, but that's good because it's holding tight. You see this bottom piece? This bottom, there are 3 holes, and you're going to have these little, we call them chin straps, but they're not chin straps. These little chin reinforcements. It just slides on here. Now, you try to line them up with the holes so that they'll catch, but they don't snap in. It's just sitting there and holding on through friction. So, but that's this is our nicest version. And then you just put the elastic on the back. I try to put them on the mill settings so that people realize that there's a little give each direction, but it really doesn't matter. I'm sure people will figure it out. These are doctors and nurses. They're smart people. We trust them with our lives. And there you go. So this is going to be the predominant version going forward, but there's how we assemble each. We're going to have a 4th version from Lorain Community College and possibly a 5th as we continue to integrate more producers into our stream. Again, thank you very much for your help. And as we have new versions, we will put up new videos on how to assemble them. Thank you.